Have you ever looked at a bottle of flower essences and thought to yourself, these are going to be really great for my spiritual development? Maybe. But if you're like me and if you're like most people, you're using these to feel better. I'm Sheryl Karas, and I'm the owner of Mama Love Organics on Etsy. And I've been making and using flower essence products for more than 20 years. And they've helped me through so many things. But one thing that I've started to notice is that whenever the flower essences bring me back to balance, I gain insights as to what balance actually is. And words like love, compassion, forgiveness, trust, faith, things like that are what come to mind. And so, isn't that about spirituality? Dr. Edward Bach, who is the inventor of the Bach flower remedies, believed that disconnection from one's higher self and higher calling was at the root of all disease. Now, he believed in medicine. He was a medical doctor, and he was a scientist in immunology. But after treating a great many patients in a hospital after World War I, he came to believe that how well we recover from what happens to us, whether it's an accident or an exposure to germs or whatever it is, how quickly we recover, how well we resist it, has everything to do with our chronic mental and emotional habits. And that includes our spiritual beliefs. He said, health depends on being in harmony with our souls. He believed that true health comes from resolving conflicts between our soul, which is our inner guidance, and our mind, which is what we've been taught to believe. He also talked about how children lose their inner connection to that guidance, that inner guidance, when they are forced to give up on following the dictates of their heart. And he thought that was one of the worst things that happens to us growing up, and one of the most commonplace. Imagine a child who wants to be a rock star, and then imagine what your typical parent is going to say. I mean, how are you going to make a living at that? And so, unless you're one of the lucky few who is supported on your path to do anything that you thought that you wanted to do in your life, chances are you were talked out of it. But if you never find some kind of an outlet for your greatest gifts, even if you don't make your living at it, how are you going to have peace in your heart? How are you going to find your way in the world and know what you're here to be doing? Bach's work centered on flowers that seem to amplify our ability to be guided by our inner guidance system and come back into harmony. And there's nothing really more you need to do. You don't have to dive into the spirituality of this if you don't want to. But if you take the time to bring awareness to how the essences make you feel and what you learn through using them, I have absolutely no doubt that the flowers will teach you how to live more in harmony with yourself, with other people, and with the planet.